are not strangers in these corridors of justice. We have been with you for a number of years. 50% of the cases that have been put against me I have proven my innocence. They have been dismissed. And I'm remaining with 50%, and I have no doubt I'm going to prove my innocence. For all that time, I've never tried to use any shortcut towards facing justice. At one time, I and others were incarcerated for 4 days. That did not stop us from proving our innocence, and that case was dismissed. And here we are. For all that time, I've never said, oh, my party do this or that. I've never asked that of my party. I've never asked my party leader, who also happens to be the president, to intervene in any way. Because I do respect, and we as a Jubilee party, we respect the rule of law. That is why I feel begrudged that somebody, notwithstanding that I have stayed for a whole week in cell, went to get some small boy from police station the other day. Instead of encouraging that boy, being a young boy who still has got a long way to go, to learn how to respect the rule of law. And to, if you are accused, rightly or wrongly, first of all, you have to live with the consequences. You will remember in 2015, we were with you here. I am a Catholic, and you know I'm a devout Catholic. And the Pope came here. I didn't see him. I was in cell. Nobody came for me because the Pope was here. Even Honorable Sakaja. He did not come for me, and you know very well as my friend. Yeah? Yeah? He didn't even come to bring me a cup of tea or uji in cell. So, the Honorable Babu Owino called me on Sunday. He told me, please help me talk to so. I told him, Mheshimiwa, please, tuonane ukitoka. Tutakunywa chai. Yeah? Because that's what I do. Only for me to get surprised 2 hours later to see him with Sakaja. And Sakaja, and I really want to ask the IG, if whatever Babu Owino did was a minor offense, as Honorable Sakaja said, how many people, we've seen people in this courtroom with extremely minor offenses, and they have been in cells for over a year. And we are asking Honorable Kioni, who is the chair of the Constitutional Implementation Committee in Parliament, to work with the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee, to work with the Committee on Delegated Legislation, and really look at this issue of these Kenyans. They have no names. They're not Babu Owinos who are suffering for a year in cells, yeah, for very, very minor things. Are they less Kenyans than Babu Owino simply because Senator of Nairobi would go and get Babu Owino released on a Sunday? And I think the IG also, he owes this country an explanation. I mean, this is, for me, it's one of the saddest moments in our history. That is, you can go in there on a Sunday, say, I want this one. Why didn't he remove some Kamau or Owino or some other unknown person who was, yeah, or Nairobi voters, yeah, ordinary voters? So what makes Babu Owino somebody who said, oh, I've been arrested for wanting to overthrow the government? Since when did wanting to overthrow the government become a minor offense? So I think my good friend Senator Sakaja has got his designs, and as Jubilee, najua tunasema mjiga kierevuka, mwerevu mashakani. Hii tabia hatu kuja kupanda kwa migongo yetu tunakufukisha, sisi wajinga tena. Yes, we're going to come to an end. You come, you pretend to be Jubilee, we vote for you, then when you go there, you forget the same voter. Why didn't he vie on NASA from the first? I saw those photos which were there from Parkland. Only him and, entire NASA brigade. Finally, you know we have got the small event at Uhuru Park with our colleagues in the Nairobi business community. A purely cultural event. I want to ask Kenyans not to politicize this event. It is a purely cultural event for the willing. Yeah, it is not a mandatory event. We have secured the grounds, so you have nothing to fear if you keep away from our event. That's all we are saying, or have you on another day or another venue. Yeah, it is about our culture, and culture. We are rich as a country because of diversity of our cultures. We are not trying to force our culture on someone else. And we're not telling someone else to abide by our culture or to abandon your culture. We are saying this is our event, and it is our inalienable right to hold a medical camp in accordance to our culture at Uhuru Park on the 30th of January. And we are progressing there to inspect the grounds, and because of also of we have got a lot of work because this is a medical camp and a lot of hygienic preparations, yeah, for the safety of our patients.
And that is why we are here with Moses Kuria, because he also does respect the rule of law. We also want to say in conclusion that whenever one is arrested, allow the police to do their work in line with the law. Let us not introduce politics. You have not seen our party leaders with Moses Kuria here, or even when he was incarcerated, before he was charged, you never saw any Jubilee political leader going to attempt or even to try and get him out of police custody. We allowed the rule of law to take its course. Therefore, we want to encourage all political leaders to keep off police matters and let the police do their work. Moses Kuria is charged and he will prove his innocence in court in accordance with the law. Therefore, let those who have ulterior political motives for 2022, for whatever interest they may have in Nairobi or in the country, desist from accusing the police or even Jubilee as a political party. That Jubilee as a political party is misusing the police. We want to allow the police to do their work. We want to allow our judicial system to do its work. And we will stand with our brother Moses Kuria as he defends his case in court in accordance with the law.